What's up, mother wreckers? What is up, you guys? We are finally back with another video. I know it's been like 6 months, or it hasn't been that long, but it feels like it because, I mean,
how long has it been though?
Maybe 3 months?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, I don't know. It's been a long time.
So much for weekly updates. I mean,
y'all, it's been hard. I have been feeling like crap just about every day.
I feel like we haven't updated you guys in 16 weeks. Was it 16 weeks?
Like that was the last update at 16 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so we can start from...
We'll just start from 16 weeks, just in case we...
If you can remember that far.
So, glucose test was at 16 weeks.
Yeah.
I passed the glucose test at 16 weeks.
Well, first you have to say why you took one at 16 weeks, because then they're going to be like...
You're right. So,
yeah.
Usually you don't take a glucose test until about 28 weeks. But I had to take one at 16 weeks because I'm pre-diabetic, and my numbers were, when I went in for my first OB appointment, she checked to see what my numbers were, and they still were in the pre-diabetic range. So she went ahead and tested me for gestational diabetes at 16 weeks. Came back negative. I was fine. My numbers were great. So I didn't have to take another one until I reached 28 weeks. But in between the time, let's see, 16 weeks, nothing major happened.
No.
About 20 weeks, nothing, I mean, like, nothing really happened. We got our growth, we got our 20-week ultrasound.
The anatomy scan.
Yes.
She has all of her limbs, and she looked perfect. I was sitting in the car
because
FaceTiming
of this coronavirus, COVID-19. She hasn't been able to come into any appointments with me since I was, 12 weeks.
Yeah.
The last appointment she came into was 12 weeks. So yeah. It's been a very long time since she's actually been in there in an appointment with me.
Yeah. So I mean, the anatomy scan went great. At the anatomy scan though, the only thing that was interesting is that the due date changed, because she a big girl. Not her, the baby. So at that anatomy scan, the due date changed from August 31st to August 26th.
26.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, it was from that time. We were just chilling, enjoying time, and because Shireen has been off work since March 13th, 14th. Yeah. So which is great for her. She's been pregnant and been able to mostly relax. She's obviously helped me as much as she could in the house and with Aiden. But then that 24-week appointment was very eventful. So the 24-week appointment was actually supposed to be a telemedicine appointment. So we were supposed to do a like a Zoom call, which we did do a Zoom call, and from that Zoom call they told me to come into the office because she had been complaining about cramps, which I told her were contractions, and she didn't believe me. So she got on her. She had been having these contractions for what, 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty bad, to the point where she, like, real contractions, like she couldn't walk, she couldn't talk through them. So yeah, so she was asked to come into the office.
Yes, and then they hooked me up to the machine. They checked my cervix. My cervix was still closed, thank God. And they hooked me into the machine, and I was having contractions every like 7 to 8 minutes. So from there,
me and Aiden were sitting in the car again.
Yes. So from there, we had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But if you guys know what's going on with COVID-19, and if you have any family member that has been in the hospital, you're not allowed to have any visitors. So at our hospital, you can only have one companion, or what do they call it?
Support
person. Yeah. So
and I couldn't trade off with anybody else to get a break. It had to. They said if it's going to be you, it has to be you.
Right.
And you can't leave for extended periods of time and try to limit how much you leave. And I was like, I'm here.
Right.
Like, I'm here. So thank God Shireen's sister lives 5 minutes from our hospital.
Right.
And we were able to drop him off. Well, yeah, we were able to drop him off
before we went to the hospital. So we went from my appointment is literally like next door to the hospital. So we left from my appointment, went and dropped Aiden.
Your son?
Yo, I don't
Your
know.
son?
We went and dropped Aiden off, and then we went back to the hospital and checked in.
The wait was ridiculous. Like, if she was really in preterm labor, I would have been very pissed off that we had to wait that long.
We waited, like, I guess the wait wasn't, like, alright, the wait wasn't, like, normal emergency room wait, but it still was long.
For labor and delivery.
For labor and delivery during COVID-19.
Yeah.
When there was nobody in the lobby.
Right.
So I was just like, yo, like, what's going on? So we waited, like, 45 minutes to an hour.
She's still having contractions through this whole entire thing. God knows if she's, like, she's actually in full-blown labor. God knows if she's dilating. Like, we don't know. We just sitting there waiting for a room.
It was crazy.
But when we first walked into the hospital, they asked us all these questions. They took our temperature. They made us put hand sanitizer on.
Which was pure alcohol, but
it was pure. They poured alcohol on our hand. It was not hand. I mean, it was their hand sanitizer. What I say? They took our temperature. Asked if we had left the country anytime, and they said if you're going to be the support person, you have to stay. They gave me a wristband. Like, it was like a whole process.
Yeah, it was a lot. But I mean, after we got into the room, basically I was still having the contractions after they hooked me up to the monitor. So they gave me a IV. Actually, I had to do like 3 IV bags within like 3 hours or something. It might not have been that many, but
fluid is supposed to
slow down the contractions,
right?
Which it helped, but they still were going on. So apparently they have this test. I've never heard of it, but clearly it's a test.
Clearly it's a test.
Basically what happens is they swab your cervix to check to see if you're going into labor within the next 2 weeks. But the issue is I had literally just left for my doctor's appointment, my OB appointment, and they checked my cervix. So apparently you can't have any kind of
items inside of your vajayjay.
Like during that time. So I couldn't get the test done that day, so I had to wait 24 hours. So
they were like prepared to stay at least overnight.
Yeah, so within that time frame, I had to get tested for COVID-19 because anybody who stays at the hospital longer than 4 hours has to get tested for COVID-19. So I got tested for COVID-19.
And if you don't, then they ship you on to the hallway with the folks who tested positive. So you might want to just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, we just went ahead and did it. I mean, it wasn't that serious to me. I already got tested for it back in February. It was nothing for me to get tested for it now.
She signed paperwork about epidural, how we want them to take care of the baby.
Yeah, that was very scary.
Birth certificate stuff. I'm like, hold up, wait.
Blood transfusions.
She not coming.
Like it was crazy. Like anesthesia, all of that.
They were asking about her living will, and I was like,
it was a lot. I was just like, yo, like, okay. So they came in, and after like observing me for a few hours, they went ahead and gave me a steroid shot, and they said the steroid shot was basically to mature her lungs just in case she came early. So
which I got that with Aiden, but I was nearly full term when I was in the hospital.
Yeah, like she got hers with Aiden, and then literally when Aiden came like that week.
Yeah.
So
I was 34 weeks when I got the shot. I was 35 weeks when I got the shot. He came at 36. So she was only 24.
So y'all know that just blew us. Like we were like, whoa, wait a minute, this isn't happening. But they went ahead and gave me that shot, and then I got the shot again. I had, like, you have to wait 24 hours between the shots. So I got the shot again.
Just before discharge.
Just before they discharged us. But basically, I went and got an ultrasound. On that ultrasound, it showed that she was measuring even further ahead.
Which makes our due date August 22nd right now.
That's what they have, the estimated due date, according to the ultrasound.
They said if she actually goes to August 31st, she will possibly be 12 pounds.
Yes.
So she needs to come early.
Yeah, so we're gonna like work this out.
But yeah, in the hospital, you had to wear a medical mask every time a medical professional walked in,
which was really hard because we kept forgetting. Like,
yeah,
it's just different. It's not what we're used to, like
talking through a mask and trying, like, it was just annoying.
And then you're hot.
Yeah.
And so it was just, and with me, like, I don't know, with this pregnancy, it's really kicking my butt, you guys. Like, I'm not even being funny. Like, I can't, like, not only am I on bed rest now because of that whole thing, like, we go to the store and I'm literally like, I'm about to pass out. Because I'm so hot, like, and it's so hot. But it's like, I'm not even that big, but it's just...
Well, you're in your 3rd trimester. It's hot as crap outside, and you have a mask covering your face. So, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, we went to my mom's house, we chilled. and I still was like I get really dizzy really quick, like, and I'm nauseous all the time. I have really bad heartburn. I have these pains in my stomach, like it's just a lot of pressure. Like, I don't know, like, don't get me wrong, yeah, Jerry went through this not even 3 years ago, and I mean, it really made me, like,
when I was crying and complaining, she was like, "You almost done.
Yeah,
it'll be okay. It'll be worth it in the end."
So,
I'm not saying none of that. I'm like, yeah, I know that sucks.
I mean, cause I ain't gonna lie, like, I thought that was the right thing to say. That, nah, like, this junk does not feel good at all, yo. Like, I just thank God. Like, it sounds crazy, like, quarantine has been a blessing and a curse, because I just honestly couldn't imagine working through this. Like, I can barely go up and down the stairs. I can't imagine walking around the school.
I used to cry on the way to work.
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, long story short, she left the hospital on strict bed rest. Her cervix never opened. It was basically just aggressive Braxton Hicks.
Right.
But yeah, we left the next day. They wanted us to stay another night, but we was like, nah, we gotta go get our baby. Which I don't know how we're gonna do this when it's actually time, because it was hard being away from him for those little 2 days. We've never been away from him that long. Maybe a night, and then we're back with him that next morning. But yeah, no.
Yeah, it was really hard. What are you doing?
So she just had her
28
week appointment on, what day was this?
Tuesday.
Today is Friday. She had it on Tuesday, but based off of the new due date, she'll be 30 weeks tomorrow. Yeah. So
I mean, all right. So,
however you want to flip that.
Basically, at that 28-week appointment, nothing really happened. I got my whooping cough shot, and I had to take another glucose test, which I passed.
They said her iron is still low.
Yeah, my iron is still low, so I have to keep taking iron supplements.
Yeah.
Which I've been doing really bad about, but I am going to get on it. And that's about it. I go to the OB every 2 weeks now. Until I go to the OB every 2 weeks for the next 8 weeks.
Until she's full term, and then after that,
it's every week.
Every week. But hopefully, we only got to do that one time, and then
Come here.
You got to be quiet.
Come here.
But yeah, so people were wondering about how we're going to do a baby shower. We have decided that we're going to do a Zoom call for her immediate family, and because a lot of them live out of town, and then we're going to do a drive-by for people who are local and co-workers and friends.
Yeah, so I don't know. I know some YouTubers have been reaching out to us asking if we had to register or anything.
Yes.
We do. We'll post it in the description below. We're registered at Amazon, and we're also registered at Target.
Yeah, I mean, in either way, you can just go search worker under registries.
That's RUCKER, which you probably would know because you are
two mother ruckers, you know.
On our channel.
Yeah.
So
I can't see.
But yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I know, like, we haven't updated you guys in a long time, but
I mean, it was eventful, but it hasn't been too eventful.
Right,
I mean,
good thing.
So yeah, we're deep into this third trimester. We're ready. We're overweighting. Like, we have nothing to do but wait and buy stuff, which I need to stop doing.
Like, I have 8 weeks until I'm full term.
Yep.
Which is crazy. So,
well, I paid for a 3D ultrasound. I scheduled it as her Mother's Day gift, and we went. When did we go?
We went
last week.
Yeah, like June the 3rd.
Yes. Yeah. The little girl showed out. She tucked her face into the placenta. She gave us a couple smiles, a couple smirks, and then she was done with us.
Which, I don't know if we told y'all that I have an anterior placenta, which just means that my placenta is in the front and she's behind it. So a lot of times I don't feel like the kicks if it's in the front, but I have started feeling like kicks because her feet are up here or like over here. So I feel her kicks down here, and I usually feel her punches on the side. But that's honestly.
But yeah, it's not any health concerns. It just makes ultrasounds
harder.
Finding the heartbeat harder.
And then the kick counting that I was supposed to start
makes
like
it harder.
a week or two ago. It makes it harder because I can't feel her kicks like that unless she's like doing
Flipping
somersaults.
out. Yeah.
So, which I mean can be a little sucky, but
yeah, she's head down.
she is head down still.
I forgot to say that. Hopefully she remains that way.
All right.
But I mean, is that everything?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, this is completely off topic. I know y'all seen Aiden. He is 2 right now, but he will be 3 in what, 18 days, something like that.
Like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like he's growing so fast, y'all. Like,
yep.
I know we have to do an update on him. Y'all don't be interested in his updates.
Right. Now that he a grown man, y'all like, okay, we don't care. Where's the baby?
Right. But he will be 3 and come here, Aiden.
And he's gonna be 3 and he's gonna be a big brother. Oh my gosh.
Right.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Can you tell him hey?
Hey,
Say, how you doing?
how do it?
You can't, you gotta put your hand down. Say how you doing?
How do it?
How old are you?
How
How old are you?
Nana,
How old are you?
Nana.
Okay, here. How old are you? How old are you? You wanna say 2?
Good job.
How old are you turning?
How old are you turning? Okay.
You turning 3?
Remember, we do 3 like this.
3.
Oh, good job. Yeah, so as you can see, we still stuck on the pacifier. Oh well, get over it. I don't need no advice. We tried everything. Be mad. I'm tired of explaining this to people. Like, oh well.
Okay.
Potty training ain't going that great. All right, you putting handprints on the camera. Potty training not going that great. We are still making an effort. We're still trying. We'll let y'all know how. I mean, it's going awful. But we're trying. I mean, all we can do is try. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, unless something else eventful happens, I don't see us doing it. I mean, we'll do like a name reveal with a nursery reveal probably after our baby shower, but I mean, unless y'all have some requested videos. Yeah, let us know what y'all want to see, because we just be sitting around the house. We don't go nowhere. We're trying to stay safe. I can't even go to the appointments. Like, I mean, we're not doing nothing. I sit around and I clean up all day and do schoolwork. I mean, we don't do nothing. So I don't know what to record for y'all. Give us something to do, please. I would love to actually make videos because I enjoy it, but I don't know what to do. Right. So give us y'all suggestions. What y'all want to know. Send some questions. We'll do another Q&A. I don't know. Yeah, just let us know what y'all want to see or hear, and we'll see or hear. Make it happen. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching our channel. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And make sure you go ahead and click that bell so you can get notified whenever we do post, because, you know, clearly we ain't posting like that. So, but no pressure to my wife, because she does the editing, but I want her to add some ultrasound pictures so y'all can see her. She looks just like this one right here. Period.
Get out.
But yeah, she's beautiful. She's chunky. She has these huge cheeks, and I'm just excited to meet her. And we have all these pink little girly floral outfits to put her in, and that we never could do before. And I have all these hairstyles in my brain. Like, I'm excited. I'm just ready to have my child here. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. But we'll see you guys in the next video. We love you guys so much, and thanks for watching. Bye. Go. So we forgot to show you our belly. I mean, y'all. Our belly? Your baby in our belly. Got you. We forgot to show you my belly. You forgot to tell them pregnancy brain is real. Yo, clearly. Look at that little bitty bump. Ain't nothing. Can you lift your shirt off? We can't see that. Ain't nothing going on there. You just look like you had a little bit too much to drink or something. Alright, turn to the front. Third trimester, baby. Third trimester, baby. You have a perfect stomach. I'm so upset. All right, guys. That's it. Cut.